are getting ready momentarily as the Team Red of the University of Rio Grande takes on RSU in our first matchup of Overwatch tonight. And then also Team Black will be taking on the New England Tech Tigers. You'll be seeing Team Red's game streamed across all our broadcasts, and we'll keep you updated on the other game as it goes on. Thank you for tuning in to RIO Esports.
Initiating the match. Ready for battle.
With each step, my burden lightens.
Take the objective. Reaper, don't sneak up on me like that.
Just a reminder that you'll never see me coming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Sharpen yourselves for battle. You can't hide.
The objective is now.
Willpower burns within me.
It's charging.
Marked by the dragon.
Doctor's orders.
Witness the flame of my soul. You can't hide.
Someone help.
Much better.
Send all you want. I'll cut them down.
Death stops for no one.
The battle awaits me!
Not so fast.
Dragon consume you!
Light them up!
Double kill.
Cherry blossom.
Team kill. Overtime.
Oh, this armor really needs more pen!
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Fail me, or else.
I was napping. Did anyone read the mission brief?
Five, four, three, two, one. Round two. Capture the objective.
Keep you safe!
I got you!
My barrier is about to break!
My sentry is offline. Pick up your fate, you Catch you later. Let's take him to the wasteland.
Defeat. Play of the game. Starting match. Ready for battle.
Intrepid explorers, it's time to get to work!
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
That one hurt. This is your sponsor, please.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
You cannot escape me. That's it for them. Anyone want to arm wrestle? incoming! Pick up your fate!
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
This should be interesting.
Someone wise and experienced. An adoptive mother, if you will.
Oh no, absolutely not.
My healing pylon is here!
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Proclaiming a barrier. My barrier is gone. Barrier is splintering.
Breaking them down! Pylon destroyed! Clear out! Healing pylon deployed!
Barrier initialized. The barrier broken.
Efficient design at work!
I'm here. Keep fighting.
Barrier has been overwhelmed.
Engaging enemy forces! Working on your injuries! Keep going!
Imperial force.
Efficient design at work!
The barrier is weakened.
Enemy over there!
Barrier is splintered. The barrier has fallen.
This ends now! Cooling down. Disrupting!
Malfunctioning annihilation.
I'm on fire!
My fuses are alive!
30 seconds remaining.
Just a touch. Keep them off a little longer.
The barrier unsuccessful.
Breaking them down.
The barrier appears.
This ends now. Get tight. These last moments are crucial. How's that for a flyby?
The enemy is left in ruin.
Victory. Play of the game.
Surrender to my will.
RIO Red is currently up 2-0 against the RSU Blues. And in that last match, it was a extremely long hold by RIO to keep the other team from getting absolutely any movement in that match. Incredible. We'll get you posted soon once I get some news about what's going on in the URG Black match. But stay tuned here at RIO Esports.
Welcome to Rio Grande Esports on YouTube. Here we have all content surrounding esports in the University of Rio Grande. On this channel, you can check out our live streams, our clips, behind the scenes bonus content, and our ever popular Eye of the Storm podcast with Traven Walker and Devin McDonald. For even more Rio Esports content, follow us on all platforms on the screen.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
大丈夫?
United, nothing will stop us.
There they are. Get ready. Got the robot. Let the robot's pushing. We have the lead. Hey, robot, step on it.
We've lost possession of the robot.
Watch your next move.
Keeping things moving.
Forward spawn activated.
Let us proceed. Hey. Like a gentle wind. I'm under attack. Clear out. Let the
Game music's rather loud there. Anybody may have missed it. RIO started this. RIO Red started off 2-0, and RIO Black was also 2-0 at the start of that game. And now, with the ultimate push and giving none to RSU, RIO Red has taken their first win. A very young team, mixed with a lot of freshmen. I believe actually all of them are except for one junior. The team carries on, taking 3-0 for their first game. Mic is on. Tessa mic.
I guess it will. I'll let the cameras all the way over there.
Alright, let's see if that mic should be hot. Let's see.
I think it is alright.
Trying to get a feed on our end. Well, Daniel, I'll sneak in here this couch with you. All right. Make sure we got audio before these people think we're crazy. Oh yeah, we're on. All right, well, you and your team took that one 3-0.
Yeah.
Just straight, like it was the push. They didn't push it none, bud.
No.
They didn't push it one bit.
Which, that for me makes me really happy. I'm really proud of my team. I honestly love all of them. Love how they played, what they did. Communication was great. It was good.
Was there any switch up? And the first game was the one. It was just a little tough. It might have been you guys started off, and it was just early jitter. But it's like there was an adjust from your end, or maybe they stopped doing something on yours. And 2 and 3, I mean, nothing against the other team. It was just taking over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so for the first point, first map we played Oasis. That first point, we did pretty good. We struggled a little bit, but not a lot. But the enemy team, they put up a pretty good fight. The biggest thing that we were just able to capitalize on them. Like I remember there was a very specific point in time whenever their tank and a couple supports were rotating towards high ground to try to push off. I forget who we had at the time, but to push off the other DPS and one of our supports. And what ended up happening is me and the tank, me and Colt, we went through behind him and we pinched him in this small room. Yeah. And I had shotguns, he had a hammer, and just kind of worked out. So it's small things like that we were able to capitalize on, because I don't think they were necessarily expecting us to do that, but it made it huge, because then by the time the tank had turned around to confront me and my tank, most of their team was already dead. And by the time he turned around, now they're taking fire from their back. Yeah. We're shooting them from the front, and they all just slowly ended up dying.
I saw a couple team kills and a few of them that you guys had, which was awesome.
Now that second point, that's what really shows a lot of how hard this game can be, because we struggled a little bit there. Actually, a lot there on that second point, because the score was very close. Like it was either we cap or they. I mean, we literally just snuck in and touched.
It was right down to the end. I think they were almost up to.
They were at 99%. We got one person on points, threw us into overtime. But the biggest thing was I had made the call to swap what comps we were running.
Yeah.
Because how they were playing is we call it like a bunker comp, right?
Okay.
So basically they go into this area and they just lock it down, right? It's locked down. No one should be getting in there. If they get in there, it's going to be bad.
Right.
And I had made the call to swap to a different comp that was much faster and much more aggressive.
I saw the change in the middle of that one. Your tank changed too.
Oh yes, we practiced a lot on that comp and it helped out a lot because then we were able to just literally run past all their bunker and what they had set up, and then you could technically say we capitalized on the chaos because I don't think they were necessarily expecting us to just come back and touch. Yeah. So and I have a lot of respect for them for like. They had some good plays. I was scared quite a few times there, especially with that Symmetro, those TPs that it got me killed that last time as Sombra. It almost got for that first point on Oasis. It almost got I think he was playing Hanzo and Baptiste killed because their whole team at blink of an eye they're somewhere else teleported. It's a huge advantage, but really because we were able to see that that's what they were going to do, we were able to drop down and kind of wait for them to come to us, and that's what we were able to capitalize on was them coming to us and their team getting spread out.
It was obviously switching in between the keys is what I'm doing back here.
Yeah.
And I think it was in the second match. And it was under the underpass, and I think you had Junkrat up in like a area. And I was like, it didn't move. I would go, they would come in, you guys would wait, come out, shift around, lay back.
So what would happen is we just waited, like we had to aggress at the right time. Yeah. So what would happen is, so as we're kind of just sitting here, their whole team has to come to us, right? That's what we're wanting because. We're playing a poke comp, so we're just going to sit here and we're just going to shoot at you. We're not moving. Yeah. We're just sitting here, and that's what we did.
It was just straight force.
Yeah, the biggest problem that they had was they were just taking so much damage, and it seemed like they just couldn't figure out like which way they actually wanted to go.
And they didn't do a lot of, maybe I'm mistaken, but it didn't seem like a lot of staggering kill or wait and come back. Like it would be like here's 3 and then it's gone and then some and go. Like it wasn't ever the full team.
Okay. So part of that was probably because we staggered a little bit. We had some huge staggers during a couple fights. But basically, yeah, a lot of that has to do with just not engaging with the whole team, and that's a huge part of what we're capitalizing on because instead of taking it as a 5v5. All of a sudden now we're taking it as, a 5v4, a 5v3. They can't support that kind of a fight against us because we're playing very aggressive, and that Junkrat helped out a lot because normally I'm opposed to playing Junkrat on a poke because Junkrat is a very brawl-like character, right?
Who was playing Junkrat?
That was Christian.
Was it Christian?
Yes, that was the other DPS. I was playing his Sojourn.
Okay.
So, and no, like I said, I couldn't be prouder of them.
Oh, it's wild.
It's amazing because me as team captain, I can see that a lot of them were like very nervous.
Oh yeah.
It's our first ever game.
One. That was the crazy thing. First one, 3-0'd. You didn't have the coach that was coached and you've watched for because he's been playing.
Yeah.
And those games aren't done at the same time, so it was just. You talking to him, I saw through the window so I didn't, disturb anybody when it was in between your guys' games. And it was just talking, figuring out, seeing it on here, and it was wild, man. I mean, all freshmen, except for Travis.
Oh, yeah.
I think Travis is junior, I believe,
I
something
believe
like that. So, and Travis had some time off. This is probably his first game in over a year.
I think he said this is his first game in like 2 years.
So, it's crazy. You guys just came out like you've been playing for 2 years together.
Well, and the biggest thing is our coach helped us out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And the other big thing is, I don't want to say I knew we were going to win, because that would be rude, and because there's always the chance, right? We don't know what we're going up against, but I had a good feeling about it. That's because of the scrimmage we did last week against Team Black.
Yeah.
I like whenever I got interviewed last week, I literally said I don't expect us to win. I don't expect us to win at all. But I expect to make them struggle. We made them struggle.
Oh,
and I know if we can make Team Black struggle, Team Black, they're a high ranking team. If we can make them struggle, then if we go against a team that's in our rank, we should be able to just
go.
Yeah,
well.
It should. And it did for the most part. Now, granted, I will say the enemy team, they did good at capitalizing on a lot of opportunities. One of those times was that last point, I swapped off Sombra and swapped onto Soldier, not because Sombra wasn't working, but because I was dying so much. And it's like, okay, like they know I'm playing Sombra, they're waiting for me to show up. And the biggest thing that did it in for me was I was literally hiding in the room, and I think they heard me use my teleport in order to just go invis to see where they're at, because next thing I know, I have the whole team teleporting up to me. I'm just like, okay, just stay back a little bit. And yeah, I ended up getting killed that way. And it occurred to me, it's like, during all the fights where I was dying, like I was dead, I was coming back from they were winning fights.
Right, yeah.
And that makes me really proud to see, but also it made me realize I was not a key part in how they were playing.
Oh, it was full team.
So what helped out a lot was I changed who I was playing. I changed how I was playing. I swapped Soldier, and all of a sudden Soldier's pushing the cart because I'm more useful sitting on the bot, pushing the bot, and having both my supports supporting my 2 dives. And I looked at them afterwards, and I literally told them, it's like, hey, I think we're going to play around with this more and look into that as being an option, because, I mean, it worked out. Granted that just because it worked now, that doesn't mean it'll work later. But it's something to look at, and that's our biggest thing. Like, because even though we won this, we're still going to VOD review. We're still looking at, we're still reviewing.
You're going to celebrate tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then you're going to just be ready. I got to say, I'm excited. We know the Overwatch team's good. It's been the backbone of the RIO program for a long time. And it's good to see that 3-0, even if we don't know how the rest of the season will go. It's good to see that. And
we might not win another game after this.
But to see that comfortably and know that'll grow, it makes you know after this, when our seniors, it's still in great hands, man. And it's awesome.
It's a huge morale boost to us. Not because we lost last week's scrim, but because, you just coming in as a freshman, coming into this, because this is esports. This is competitive video
This is where it's at.
And everybody thinks that what this is, oh, you just play video games? I do that all the time. Yeah. No. There's so much that goes
extra
into
level. When we talked last week about the practices and on the board, and if anyone ever questions, is this legit? What do they do? You step in one of those practices, and you step into one of the reviews with the whiteboards all filled.
You step into one game.
Oh yeah.
That one game you watched of us, it might look like we're just playing a video game. But behind the scenes, if you were to walk into our arena and you were to hear how we were playing and what we were doing, you almost wouldn't be able to tell what we were saying, because
you would not question.
Thank goodness for the headsets, because
you would not question the sport part of this at all. When people look at it,
it's
go, oh,
very strategic. It's very tactical.
The mental part of it.
Yes.
Constant communication.
And that's why I was like, it's great the enemy, they utilized that SimTP. They utilized it to push us out. That was huge. It's just they didn't know what to do after.
Right.
But we did, and that's really what helped us out a lot.
Is taking it one step above what you're doing.
Because our coach, he shows us, okay, this is how you start a fight, this is how you finish the fight, right? You need to know everything in between, and he's like, I can't be there. I can't coach you during the game.
Right.
But just because I can't coach you during the game doesn't mean I can't coach you to be ready for what happens during the game.
Yep.
And that's why we have team captains. That's why I'm a team captain. We were losing. We were about to lose 1 round in that first game. It was borderline. We were there. It was going to happen.
Sounds like Team Black winning there.
Team Black probably
that
will
might
just
have
won.
been a 3-0 win by Team Black as well.
Probably.
But you can just say we're on the same playing field now. They just catching up with you. You already did it.
I guess we gotta play against them again. But like I was saying, it's like I made the call to swap. Why? Because I saw it wasn't working. I saw that we were going to do the same thing, and it wasn't going to work. And that's what sets us apart, is that individual thinking.
Moment, changing.
And just because I'm team captain, I'm not making every decision. I'm not telling everybody who to play. I'm just trying to keep my team in line, keep them in check, and help them through the whole thing. My team, I trust them. I trust them with everything. I trust my supports to support me, to support my tank, to support my other DPS. I trust me and my other DPS to help keep my support safe.
Oh, we heard it, baby. We already knew. It was so good.
But most importantly, I trust my tank. I trust my tank to be able to tell us, hey, we need to go this way. I trust my tank to be able to step out in front and be confident and know what he's doing to where we can get in and we can win.
And that was, that's perfect. And everybody watching that going, that's how more in depth take that to the next level. That was Team Black that came in. They did go 3-0 as well. So RIO wins both Thursday night matches tonight. We will have Tekken on Friday. We're waiting for the ECAC to put out their schedules yet. They were doing very, very well this semester compared to last semester. But good, sir. I'm glad to have you. I'm glad you're here. The team's 1-0. Swept them. We put the brooms out on everybody tonight. So we're going to have fun. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank
it's all
you.
in good hands. Thank you all for tuning in to RIO Esports. And we'll see you Friday, Monday, and then back here next Thursday. I look like a floating head. This is still live.